just want to talk about, so this, again, is just the beginning of the video. As you can see, it kind of reminds me of some games. Obviously, there's Minecraft, obviously, but I also kind of reminds me a little bit of Torchlight, just kind of the way it looks. But I'm going to go ahead and jump, or Torchlight 2, I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to 5:32. This video I don't have as much to comment about, but the second one I do. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead here. I don't know what this feature is here, if this is like a healing type thing. I didn't listen to the description on this, but it's kind of interesting to see that they have these little areas. I think that possibly is healing, or it could be some kind of effect here. I mean, I know some games have a shield as well here, but... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here. So obviously you can tell, well, you can probably tell here there's a multiplayer feature as well in this game, so that's pretty cool. One of the features coming to this game. Comes out in 2020. It's adventure, exploration, combat, multiplayer as well, as I mentioned. At 11 minutes, I'm going to show you, it looks like one player is carrying TNT, so it looks like that you'll be able to do that kind of thing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to that. Okay, and also just to mention here again, this you saw a little quest objective come up on the screen here. So I'll get into that a little bit later on here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to the next video here, and let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go all the way back. Whoops, I got the wrong thing here. So this is official gameplay demo X019 extended cut. And I'll probably jump ahead in a second here, but I'll go and start at the beginning. But 258 is where I'm going to go to after this in a second here.
And joined with me is executive producer David Nishagen and senior producer Nathan Rose. Thanks so much for coming back, guys.
Yeah,
lovely little round of applause there. Now, we're going to be playing some Minecraft throughout this, and there are some secrets, so we might stop halfway through. But shall we dive straight into the gameplay and get some chatting going while we're doing it?
Why not?
I mostly just want to play.
That's what we're all going to see, like live
gameplay.
I just want to
hop
play
in
it.
and play the game. Kind of.
Yep.
We're going to just dive in, kind of talk through everything that we're seeing, see some gameplay. We're going to talk about enchantments, so the level 1 gameplay that we've got here. Right, what are we starting with?
So, obviously, you're now seeing like 2 players, local co-op or couch co-op in couches.
Yeah, literally.
Which is good, literally, which is good. Like
We've lined it up.
yeah. So you have Nathan here playing the you see his hotbar to the lower left.
Okay.
And then you have to the lower right. And then you also see some world interaction where there is urns and things you can run around.
Hold on, there's another urn here.
Yeah, you can't leave any loot behind. Come on.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Sometimes they
emeralds.
give you like emeralds, like here. That's like a currency you can use in the there's like a hub camp.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you progress in the game, you sort of unlock merchants there, so you can spend those emeralds there to get.
So
new
it's very good
stuff.
for players like me who want to explore every nook and cranny, get as much currency as possible. and then go.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, I mean, Minecraft as a brand is about several different things, and a couple of the things that we want to double down to with Dungeons specifically is then that you're on an adventure, and that you should be rewarded for exploration.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those things where you there's a lot of things going on here as well. A lot of creepers. I can just mention as well. You see that bubble?
Yep.
They
Yeah.
place down?
Yeah.
That is something we call an artifact. I can't remember this
That's
specific.
a totem of shielding, I
Oh,
believe.
it's a totem of shielding.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
it's
Yeah,
the
you see.
second on the fast bar there.
Okay, so I guess he just answered a question about that I mentioned earlier. So that is a first shielding, it looks like, but I don't know if they can be used for other things as well. I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead now to the 258 mark, which is an interesting part because I always wonder about this when I'm playing multiplayer games here. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that now here.
Sort of everything you see there is color coded to you, and it says reserved block. So everyone gets something.
There's no rolling for need or greed in this. It's
No,
yours
this
and you
like
can have
not
it.
the first guy that runs there and picks it up gets
Exactly.
Damn
Benny,
it!
that
This
would
is
be
like my
Benny
entire
through and
philosophy. Is
through.
just like run ahead, get all the loot before anyone else. It all works out.
I can't pick up your loot and vice versa.
So this is a brand new level. This is the first time we showed it. Oh, well, it's
Well,
been
we had a look
fantastic.
at it on Inside Xbox, but we're going a little bit further with it today, aren't we?
You gonna kill the sheep?
Oh, do we kill the sheep?
Must.
I mean, you
kill the
can.
sheep.
You can.
What do we get from him? Wait, hold on, let's just see.
Do we get wool from it or
Stop
mutton?
running away! No, he's running
Sometimes you
away.
get food from them.
Yeah.
And that's like similar as in ordinary Minecraft.
Yeah.
We try to use as many.
this way.
You can actually go up there and explore a bit.
You
if
wanna go
want
up here?
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out. If you want to, you can also bring up the map
Yes.
so you can see a bit how it.
Just the over.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just the overlay.
Oh, yeah, we got some
yeah.
pork
So there
right
you
there.
see the map and how that sort of looks.
Okay, and here I'm going to mention too, just about they're going to mention about here in a moment. There's a key start and key end pieces. They'll probably go into that in a little more detail here, but there's also random maps in between those points. So it's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and go forward now.
So you can see that it's a bit of a maze. This is procedurally generated
no
to some
pressure.
extent, not everything. So there's like a key start and a key end,
Yeah.
and a couple of gates that you need to go through or key objectives.
But
or
the
what
rest
you
of
want to
it
call
is
them.
just generated as you load in, so it'll be a little bit different every time.
Quite a bit different even. Definitely, all the areas that have like little secrets and little things to discover. Those will sometimes be there, sometimes not. So you'll
Okay.
need to run around and explore a bit. to find
How
them.
much work goes in the game behind the scenes to make a procedurally generated game like that?
Oh, there's a lot because it needs to, or it's easy to make everything procedural. That's fairly easy.
Okay.
But it becomes really boring,
Okay.
right? But
for
honestly,
yourself,
right?
this looks great.
So we've done a sort of a middle way here where we have it set up as we call them tiles, like the rooms that are handcrafted to be a bit beautiful and also have interesting gameplay. And then we put these rooms or tiles together in a random order.
Yeah.
And then we sort of fill them with a bit random things.
Okay.
So it's a bit a good middle ground. I
It
think.
sounds very familiar, if I may mention another game, it sounds very familiar to Binding of Isaac. And that they get specific rooms, and when you load in, it'll be randomized which ones connect
He
together.
does.
Yeah.
It's,
So I know. They died.
No.
Hold on.
Why do you have to bring it up for?
Hey!
He's just hanging out for a moment. Let me
Right.
revive
No,
him
it's
though.
like-
You're
Yeah,
just showing off
revive
gameplay features,
Yeah,
aren't you,
exactly.
darling?
This is
Yeah.
how you revive
This is what
if you
happens.
somehow get taken down.
So, and some of you may have seen that totem that I placed down, which was a healing totem, which evidently didn't work that well for Benny. But he does have
Too
a
late.
backup health potion if he wants to use that. There we
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
Okay, and here they're gonna get into they're gonna show some inventory and then some enchantments here coming up. So that's gonna be what's coming up next here.
yeah.
Full health.
While we have a free space right here, should we look at some of the enchantments really
Oh
quick?
yeah, let's do. Let's kill.
Okay, let
there's
me
a
get rid of the
creeper
creeper.
and a
All right,
skeleton
so let's
over
come
there.
back over here so that nobody
Okay.
gets in our way. Check out our inventory really quick, and I happen to have one of our unique drops, Nightmare's Bite. Let me equip that,
They look
and then look at
pretty
the
good.
enchantments really quickly.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I can mention this as well then. So all the items you find in the game, everybody can equip everything.
Yeah.
We don't have any classes or anything like that. So because you don't have that in Minecraft, no classes, no abilities.
Just if you can find diamonds, you can put them on.
Well,
if you find
di-
gold, you can put them on.
Wearing gold would be slightly beautiful,
Well,
but
yeah,
slightly
exactly.
awkward,
It
right?
depends if you're having a bit of a fashion show, you put the gold on.
Gold
But if
and
you're going out
diamonds.
raiding,
Okay,
you want to put
okay.
your diamonds on.
If you're very lucky, you might find like diamond sword or diamond pickaxe, maybe.
Yep.
and everybody can equip that.
Yes.
And to make sure we have a lot of depth in the system here. I mean, it's supposed to be very accessible and
Right.
approachable, just easy to pick up and go.
Yep.
But there's a lot of depth under the hood here, right? So every of these items that you have randomized set of enchantments. So
And
this-
You gotta stop right there. So that is pretty awesome right there. Random enchantments, I believe is what they said here. So I think that's pretty cool. No classes as well. So basically this game is like the real Minecraft. There's not really any classes, but you can get random drops, get random features on your items is what I'm getting out of this here. But I'm gonna go ahead and let them talk here, and then we'll get into another feature here in a moment.
one has-
I really like the fire aspect, and then we're mixing that with poison on this particular weapon. And then I can choose between Echo, which does an additional hit,
Yeah.
or has a percentage to do an additional hit.
Yeah.
Sharpness sharpens your weapon up a little bit, does some more damage. And smiting, it does feel like we're getting attacked by
Yeah, no,
controllers by everybody.
that's what I was just
So
thinking.
let me do that.
Yeah.
We'll get back into the action. Yep.
Oh,
and you're,
yeah.
you're already
I'm
in the
dead
action.
again.
They like. Oh, you know what?
yeah, you know
Night's
what happened?
falling.
Night's fallen.
So let's kind of let that fall for a little bit.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Well,
Okay.
I do have a health potion, and I'm pretty
believe
strong.
this.
So
Alright.
anyway,
Not even a menu,
you've seen
Ben.
that it's gotten a little bit darker in the level. We have creepers coming out,
And we know
baby
what happens
zombies,
at night in Minecraft.
and that
Yes.
continues to
Yep.
that continues to fall until you revive everyone in your party.
Yeah, exactly. Monsters
And
spawn
then
in the dark.
sunlight
Yep.
comes back out. Let me drop my healing totem. We can give you a little bit of health. Oh, you did use your potion.
there
Great.
we go.
Yeah, and there you saw.
And then we'll go in the dungeon.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, healing totem is the other thing. Looks like they can pop out here, so that's pretty cool.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I think that's really exciting. So even with all, even your exclusive items, you've got the ability to adjust them and change them
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Yeah. Yes.
So
And
are those going to have random enchantments as
Yep.
well? Even
Yeah,
though
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a unique item? Oh, wow.
So if the unique items, they literally have one very strong innate property to them. So the Nightmare's Bite that you had
Yes.
with now, that has like poison cloud effects. So sometimes when you hit mobs, it does a poison cloud that poisons them over time.
We got some TNT.
Oh, I
here.
got
Oh,
TNT
let
on
me-
my hand.
Yeah, go ahead and throw
Throw
that.
that
I'll get
at
out of the
someone,
way.
Benny.
Okay.
That,
Yeah.
that
That's-
was,
Get out of the way.
did you
There we go.
throw dynamite at one spider so you could melee
No,
a chicken?
I threw it at the chicken. No,
You know,
the chicken just
he's-
approached me.
He
And
is
so
kind of
you had-
squishy. So
Yeah. You see why I love that weapon? It's so good, right?
Oh.
It's really, really fast and has proc-based damage.
Uh-huh.
And it procs the poison cloud
Oh.
as well.
Benny, you need to heal. Benny, you need to heal.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
that's
Yeah.
okay. I got him. He's good. He's okay.
I've
On
got
the
him
healing
as well,
totem there again, right? You see these
Oh,
enchanted
enchanted creepers.
spiders?
Uh-huh.
They're like big and purple. Those are actually enchanted by a mob,
It's
surprisingly
the
called.
guy with the book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough,
Book
they call
dude, I
them
think you call them, right?
enchanters.
Enchanters.
Enchanters,
oh, I think you've done that.
Yeah, we're very clever.
God, you're
So
clever.
that's why we want to kill them first if we see them.
Absolutely.
And it does give, they do pretty much, they give some randomized properties. Sort of same enchantments that you as a player can have. So sometimes you see them mobs then with, double damage or fast attack, or spiders with a multi-shot that shoot, several webs at you instead of one. It's kind of funny. But they also get a bit more health and, general damage.
Okay. So it's like a sort of mini boss. Not, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, but they're a bit tougher than everything else on the
Yes.
floor.
And some of the things are horribly annoying. Like if you have an enchanted creeper as an example, you need to, kill them before they blow up.
And they can
And
enchant each other too.
Enchanted enchanters,
Yes.
obviously.
Okay, so there's a lot of cool features here that they're showing. I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to 1527. That mark, they'll talk about how the concept or when the game developed and how it developed over time here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead now.
Thursday on Inside Xbox, and we heard that the game is coming in April. But how long has this actually been in development behind the scenes? And specifically, the one thing I want to know is you've got Minecraft. What day did someone come in and just say the words Minecraft Dungeons, and you decided to go with it?
Oh, that was a long process.
Uh-huh.
It's been in dev for about 3 years, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is, it actually started as a 3DS game.
Okay.
Right? So we wanted to
Interesting.
do something that you couldn't do in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you need to focus down on a couple of things, not do everything, obviously.
Sure.
So the things that we wanted to focus on was adventure,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
exploration,
Yeah.
and combat.
Yeah, I think you ticked all.
And
those
then if
boxes.
you think of that on a 3DS setting, I mean, okay, top-down makes sense. Dungeon crawler style loot collection makes sense. You're on an adventure, you're exploring, and there's a lot of combat. And then, so we started sort of building that, and it quite quickly, figured out that, this is kind of fun. What if we put it on a PC? And then what if we put it on console? What if we added multiplayer? So we gradually
Started
grew.
adding elements. Yeah.
So there was never a specific plan on like, we're going to do a dungeon crawler because there's a gap in the market or anything like that. It's based on the things that we wanted to accomplish, adventure, exploration, and combat, and a genuine passion from the dev team. This is a genre or a play style that we really love. And the same goes for Jens, the chief creative officer at Minecraft as well. And he
I
also
died
really
that time.
loves there.
Oh, I've got you.
See, it happens to anybody, Benny.
Yeah, I know. I'm not the
Just
only
you.
one. I have
Good
died
luck.
twice, which is pretty impressive.
Is that a llama we have with us?
Yeah,
I just
so Benny
called my
used
llama
his
out.
wonderful wheat, which is his Y button, and he summoned his llama, which actually acts as kind of like an archer. Those ranged attacks on enemies, you'll see it spitting at the enemies, actually.
I mean, that's what they do whenever you go up to merchants and
Yeah.
you do a bit of an attack. They get a bit spitty, don't they?
Or if you just go up to a llama in real life, it's,
You think so?
well,
Okay, that's kind of interesting. I didn't catch the part about how the llama joined them here, but that's interesting. I would like to find out more about that here in the future, what you can do if you get pets or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead now to the 2450 just to show what happens when they die. And I didn't watch this entire feature myself, so I'm kind of curious myself. So let's go ahead and do that now. I guess we'll start about here.
Running from us.
Oh, no.
Okay,
We
and you
can't
also
chase.
have-
We had to all go chase. Oh, there's an
evoker
evoker
there.
So that's
Where'd he
one of
go?
our
Where'd he go?
event
Where'd he go?
bombs, right? Yep. Oh.
Oh,
Are you
now
guys-
you're.
Can we?
This is a lot of things happening.
no.
Okay.
oh no. Right, you can
Okay.
do this.
You can do this. You can
I
do this.
know,
Let
I'm-
the team
I don't
down.
know. Maybe there's
The
a lot of
evoker
stuff
is
going
pretty
on.
tough.
The pigs by me.
Oh, no! But we were meant to do this to show what happens
Yeah.
when everyone
When we all
dies.
I can also
Right.
say this is one of the key things we also want to do in the game where we don't want to punish if this happens. So you're just brought back
in.
into the game
Oh, there he
fairly
is.
There he is,
quickly
there he
in the
is.
same place, right?
Okay.
So you're all
let's
back again and
use
good.
this. Yeah. I want to use
got
this.
him?
I just got, I think I just
look
got a
out.
really nice
Oh,
sword.
stay out of the.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah. Okay.
but no,
So-
he's still alive. There he is.
Exactly. So you need to take out that evoker. It spawns these
Oh, then we got
fangs
these
in the
guys.
ground. It's like a mini boss thing, right?
Have a laugh.
And we ding.
There we go.
No,
And
he's
you
still
take
over
out-
here alive. No.
Yeah, take him out. He's over
He's over there.
to the upper right. Almost
Okay.
down.
Oh, and he's got a little
There we
health
go.
bar at the top as well, so you can see that there's
Nice.
a big mob you need to work
Wait,
on.
I think I just got a legendary sword. I've got a heart. Let me just flick the
Hawk brat.
Hawk Brat.
That looks
All right,
good.
so that
All right.
increases your critical hit chance. And it's a big, slow, two-handed sword,
Okay.
right? So that one gives a bit of a, if you have a
Bit of a
critical
oomph.
hit with that,
Is that what you get
Just
the
said
word? I
as
like
well.
it.
yeah. And here you see, as we cross this bridge, we'll go into a slightly different, we call them stretches. It's sort of different types of procedurally generated content. So it's still rooms that are stitched together in a randomized fashion.
Well, and speaking of too, still sorry to interrupt, but since we're still in development, we just we haven't quite tested this area quite yet. So
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But this is also the first
Oh,
time I've
yes.
seen this area of the map.
And enchanted chicken jockey.
oh yes,
Obviously,
that's
of
always
course.
that's
No, but I mean,
fantastic.
that's also something we try to do. Like these enchanter mobs, they can enchant anything. They can enchant sheep.
Anything that's walking around,
Yeah.
get them
Everything
and
that's
they'll,
moving around,
they'll come
right?
fight you with it.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
And
it's
as
got
you see
buildings
here,
in it.
we're in a sort of like burnt down village area-ish. So I think around here is probably a good time to not
so.
reveal too many secrets.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
So
There's a big
sadly,
secret
Ellie-
up ahead.
That is all we have to
Don't want to
see,
show
yeah.
too much.
That is so much fun though. Like every time I pick it up, whether it's at Gamescom, whether it's on the show floor at XO19, and for anyone who's coming down to the event, make sure to go give it a go. It's a lot of fun.
Fill up your women.
So this game definitely looks really good. I guess it's come out in 2020. One thing I'm going to do is just show, looks like on their website itself, you can kind of go to this, of course, minecraft.net/enus/dungeons, and it just kind of breaks down what some of the features are. I have not gone through all of this. I just actually just found this myself. So obviously there's a Dungeon Creeper multiplayer. You can power up, unlock dozens of unique items and weapon enchantments for devastating special attacks. There's Epicness, which is explore treasure, stuffed levels, and a quest to take down an evil arch illager. I don't know what arch illager is, but the villager, I don't know. But options, personalize your character, then fight up close and personal with melee swings, hang back with ranged attack, or tank your way through swarms of mobs, shielding by heavy armor. Mojang, it says, let's see, the first standalone game developed by Mojang and set in the Minecraft universe since, well, obviously Minecraft. And then there's an intro video on there. If you want to go to the website, you can check that out. And let's see, is this just news? I guess they have as well. So really cool features. If you're looking for the link to these videos, this one here, I'll be posting this shortly here, but this is you can just look at the 13 minutes of Minecraft Dungeons gameplay. This is from Gamecom. Again, this is not me. And then also Minecraft Dungeons official gameplay demo. Again, not me, X0119 extended cut. These are both, I think, recent videos. Looks like this one's posted in November as well. And this one's like a little bit older in August. And then, of course, the website. So I hope I helped to give you some information. I hope you subscribe and like my video. And I'll be putting more interesting videos coming up. And I do all kinds of simulation games. I also do, lately I've been also doing videos about upcoming games and looking to expand into other areas. So I hope this is a resource to you so you don't have to watch the entire video, but you also have ways to get to those videos and check it out yourself too. So thanks for watching, and hope you subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.